Hi, good morning. This is Angela Bowman, and if you noticed my post yesterday, I said that I was going to be doing 25 days of a race to the gala. Yeah, that's right. So I want to talk to you about Dance for Joy Ministries, a wonderful organization that started 25 years ago, and we are going to celebrate Dance for Joy and Miss Cloud's birthday on January 26th at Dance Theater of Harlem at 3 o'clock. So I hope that you already bought your tickets. And if you haven't, I hope that you do. So I'm trying to figure out how in 25 days I can have 25 different stories about my involvement with Dance for Joy. And my husband thinks that that's crazy, and maybe it is. So that's why it's going to be videos and pictures on these 25 days. As you can see behind me, let me see if I can get that. That was an old picture that taken by Terrence Carney, one of our wonderful photographers, that helped us along the way. And that's a picture of that was the adult tap class that I used to teach. And you alumni may recognize some of these people. Beautiful. And this was given to me by one of my mentors, my drama ministry mentor, Zita Dawson-Gobble, left that with me before she left town. So anyway, so Dance for Joy, how did all of this happen in the first place? Well, back in September, I think it was September, or fall, of 1995, I really needed to get my body back in shape. I had a couple of diagnoses, which I won't get into right now, that I just needed to build my body back up. So I needed a dance class, and I kind of was taking dance off and on since I had moved to New York in 1986. And I wanted to get back to dance. And somebody in my church was given a pair of ballet slippers. Some of you already know the story. Was given a pair of ballet slippers for her birthday. And I thought, well, that's kind of odd, because I didn't know she knew anything about dance or really cared anything about dance, that she'd have ballet slippers. So this intrigued me. So when I needed to dance, I, asked her some questions, and I found out about Dance for Joy. So I called this woman, Iris Cloud, and I went. So the first time I went, it was like an aerobics class, and it was at this incredible old, well, we called discos back then, but this old club with these amazing like wooden floors, and it was at where was it? It was on Thomas Street, and it was amazing. And this church had a bookstore too. Some of you may even remember this church, and Living Word Church. And it was this beautiful floor. So I had never danced on such a beautiful dance floor before, but by the spring, I was doing my first dance. So I'm not going to share all my stories right now, but it was really wonderful meeting Iris Cloud. I'd only had an African-American dance teacher once before, and that was one summer when I was at Emerson. It was Nina Clivert, and that was a wonderful experience. So some of you might be wondering, like, why is that so important? But those of you who know the ballet world, that African Americans have not had as many opportunities over the years, and the doors have been opening more and more, especially in the area of soloists. People could be in the corps de ballet, but oftentimes when they had to go into the rank of soloists, they were asked to go to Dance Theater of Harlem, Philadelphia, things like that. How do I know that? Because that's what happened to some of my friends who, when they tried to go higher up in the dance company, that they were suggested that. I'm not even going to name names, because some of you might know these people or things, and I'm not trying to discredit them. I mean, this is the way the ballet world was then, and it's still trying to come out of. And for those of you who said to me that that's just an American experience, not really. And that reference is to those of you who've seen Misty Copeland's Instagram about the ballet company in Russia that was doing a blackface version of La Bayadere. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. Anyway, be that as it may, I want you to come to Dance for Joy on January 26th and see what 25 years have been, and to celebrate Miss Cloud's birthday. And it's very important to us. If you're not able to come, please give us a donation. I know some of you company members they're not even in the New York metropolitan area anymore. Some of you can come up to visit, but some of you are way out in California. Some of you are in another country. So this is hard for you. So wouldn't it be great if you can give a donation? Every day, I'm going to try to give a little story, but that's what happened. I came into Miss Cloud's class for the first time, and from that aerobics class, I started going to the liturgical class, and she put out these little mirrors, and because we didn't have a lot back then, so We didn't, I'm not even sure if we had bars then. I think we might have, or we had chairs or something, but we did have these portable mirrors that we put up. And she would play this music, gospel music. And we listened to, I remember Dennis Jernigan, and I don't remember the different people, but there I was at the bar. And it was the first time that I remember being at the bar with tears in my eyes, because I was so happy to be back in class, but I was so happy to connect to God while I was dancing. And it made sense that all those years that I had danced and said, well, dance to me has always been a form of praise, that could really make that connect. So that's what's special about Dance for Joy, that as they learn classical ballet, they also have opportunities to do more liturgical pieces as well. So they're very well-rounded in their training at the school and for the company. We did some amazing things. So I said a lot and more than I wanted to say. And I'm not going to talk this long every time I come on for the next 25 days. But for now, I just want you to know how special it's been to me and how special Iris Cloud has been to me as a mentor in dance ministry, and just how to make the connect from classical ballet to giving everything over to the Lord. So think about that. And I'll be checking in with you again tomorrow for my 25 days race to the gala. God bless you.